All right, Panthers in action today. Big game, right, against the Arizona Cardinals. Let's talk about this first. The forecast calls for rain as we head through the game today. Kickoff is at 4:35. 47 degrees is what we expect. 60% chance of showers. Probably more of a light drizzle, light showers at times, maybe a little bit heavier rain. But all in all, I think it's scattered in nature, on and off, and temperatures stay in the 40s throughout the game. Here's what we kind of look back at today, where all of the conditions that the Panthers had at kickoff for every single game, it was really hard to find any connection whatsoever between the weather conditions at kickoff and ultimately how the Panthers played and what the result actually was. Here are all the wins for the Panthers this year. The first win coming in the preseason on August 17th with a game time temperature of 82 degrees. And then you go to the next win, which was actually the last preseason game on August 28th. That was actually up in Pittsburgh, and that game had a game time temperature of 71 degrees. So you go through the season really and not a lot of interesting connections there. The games that the Panthers won, the average kickoff temperature was 70 degrees. Now, here are all the losses. Again, no real connection there between how the Panthers played or how the outcome was and the game time temperature. I think the only one that we can really attribute to possibly how the weather was the 17th game of the season. That was up in Minneapolis, where they had a game time temperature of 12 degrees. I don't blame them for not playing well in that game. You look at all the losses, and the average temperature at kickoff for those games was 60 degrees. So, I mean, maybe you could say that the Panthers don't play as well when temperatures are colder. Well, we'll see how they play tomorrow. But the really interesting thing that I found was that 78% of the time when the Panthers won, game conditions were either cloudy, it was at night, or the game was played in a dome. Now, you compare that to all of the losses. Now, this is just playing with percentages here, but of the losses, only 70% of those games were cloudy or at night or under a dome. So I might be able to argue that the Panthers seem to play better when it's cloudy, it's at night, or when they're playing under a dome. Good thing for tomorrow is that it's going to be cloudy. The only thing is about tomorrow that we don't know how the Panthers play this season is rain. Again, Panthers have not played one single down with rain at all the entire day, much less rain falling during the game. So we'll see. We'll wait. Kickoff is at 4:35, and I think at the end of the day, we just want the Panthers to win, right? Yeah, go Panthers.